So guys, welcome back to Stranded Deep. In this episode, I want to try and get over to that island. I want to take a look at what's changed since the update, see if there's any new resources or anything else that we can play with or use to survive. Now, as you guys can see, I've put a potato on the campfire because this thing is breaking my brain. I don't know why we can't eat these things, but you saw that in the previous episode, I ate one of the potatoes and it made me sick. So, in fact, yeah, we should be a little bit down on hydration. And I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing with these. You can skin potatoes. Well, at least you can in real life. So, I'm going to attempt that now. I thought I'd do it on camera for you guys. No, so you can't skin a potato. So I'm going to leave that on there then, just to see if it cooks. Now, the way I'm recording these videos, guys, I'm recording the video you guys have probably just watched of Stranded Deep, and this one immediately after it. So I've not had a chance to check the comments yet. But what I did find out from that previous episode is something that was worrying me a little bit, and that is the durability of the weapons. Now, if you go into the new inventory system using tab and you hover over one of the weapons, it actually does have the durability on it. So you can see at the bottom there, I'll show you guys where it is. Around this bit, where the arrow is now, if I hover over it, you can see 48.48% durability left. So it's good news that we found that, but it's bad news that it's only got that amount of durability left. So I need to make another one, because if I can harvest anything over there and maybe bring it back, I don't know, maybe make a base over there. I want to do plenty of exploring this time round. I want you guys to come with me while I do it. So, alright, what do we need? We need 2 rocks. I'm going to pick them up anyway, just in case I need to. I can't remember how to make it. Yeah, 2 of the stone tools, 1 stick, 1 lashing. Okay, we should have everything for that. Make another one. Make lashing. Picked up plenty of fibrous leaves, so we should be able to. And make one. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to put the rocks back down. And then... Now, I've tried to look to see if we can make a simple raft. In fact, let me just place these rocks down. I'll show you guys what I'm dealing with. I've tried to make a simple raft because we found out in the previous episodes, or the older episodes before the update, that using a sail as the propulsion system as opposed to just using this freaking raft is so much quicker. But I ran into a bit of a problem. If you go across to the crafting system, go across to building and rafts, you can see we should have everything to make the wood raft base. That's not a problem. But what the problem is, if you go across to propulsion, we have the sticks, we have the lashing, but we don't have the cloth. So this is going to be a little bit tedious, like going across the ocean, but it's something necessary that we have to do. So I'm going to get in this thing, we're going to wade through the ocean, hopefully not get attacked by any new sharks. Like, I don't know if there's something like a hammerhead shark that's just going to butt the shit out the bottom of the life raft and just throw us into the ocean at the mercy of whatever's down there, but we're going to risk it. So before we go, let's take a look at how we're doing. I need a drink. Okay, plenty of coconuts. Let me throw these down here. Just the basic stuff. Survival basic stuff. I've actually got something really cool to show you guys, or to explain to you guys, that I found out from the developer's website in a second. So let me just top up some fluids on this. I wonder if it shows... Oh, it does! So I don't know if you guys have just seen that there. When you hover over the coconut, you can see where it would normally say durability for the tools, it actually shows you the servings of each of the food. I think that's what it's doing. Okay, let me try it. Drink one of those. Put that down there. Drink one of those. Okay, that one had nothing in it. We're looking good. You know what? I'm just going to top all the way up. No, I have none left. So, if I put this there now, 0 servings left. You can see that in this area here. 0 servings left. So, if I keep clicking drink... Wait, no, that's not right. I thought that was displaying, oh, maybe it's only the coconut that's visible at the top of the queue. Okay, I see. So basically, it's the one that's immediately in the queue. Alright, so at least we know how to work it now. I'm going to pick all these up too. Because I believe, I've said this before, is it coconut butter and coconut milk? Somebody told me a while back in the comment section. And I was pretty pleased with myself that I guessed it right. But we're going to take the coconuts anyway. Is this thing not going to cook? I'm going to leave it here. Alright, we're going to bring the raft out. Hopefully we can find some cool shit to play with while we're over there after the update. And like I say, while we're on our way over there, I'm trying to stall, guys, because in the back of my mind, I don't want to fall out of this. Like, we've made a good start with this little camp, and I don't want to fall out and die. Because you guys know how this series goes. We die, that's the end of it. I'll probably still play anyway because I really like this game, but I don't want to. Alright, leave that there. Is there anything else that... Do you guys hear that? I'm pretty certain that was a ding. Cooked potato. It was. I'm so happy that we found that out because that was kind of my last resort with these things. I would have no idea what to do with them if this thing didn't cook. Okay, so we might as well take it with us then. So you do have to cook them. Alright, cool. One of you guys would have probably told me that in the comments of the previous video, but because I haven't checked it, or at least because I can't check it, I wouldn't know. Do these stack? Wait, let me check that. They do stack. I really love what they've done with the changes for the Stranded Deep. Okay guys, so I kept putting it off and then I just decided to go for it. I was going to wait till the sun came up, but there's just no point. By the time we get to the island, it's probably going to be sunrise anyway, based on the time. And I'm not going to stop to check either because we're keeping the momentum and going. Now, there was a few things that I wanted to tell you guys because it's important that you guys know this, especially for anyone that does enjoy the game. That island looks so cool, by the way. Is it an island? From here, it looks like a... I thought that was like... What are those things called? The freight containers, the big long ships. It might be. No, I think those are rock formations. Okay, so anyway, there's a few things off the developer website that you guys can keep track of, and it's called a roadmap. A lot of games that have this are pretty much developers giving you guys an insight as to what they're going to be changing in the game or plans that they have with future updates. I'm going to reel off a few of the things that it does say on the roadmap so you guys can get an insight to see what's coming to Stranded Deep in the future. So the first thing that I wanted to run with you guys is the weather system. It says an improved weather system with large waves and thunderstorms. How sick is that going to be? So in the previous episode, I spoke about these volumetric clouds and how it can have effect on the moon and the natural light that you get from that. But how sick would it be if a huge storm came rolling in and it changed the whole complexity of the ocean? Like huge waves, you know, maybe hailstones and stuff that could potentially hurt us or maybe lose body heat and stuff like that. I'm really excited for stuff like that. So that's the first thing. Okay, so just wanted to make sure the raft was in a pretty sensible place. All right, let's take a look at the island then. Look at these trees. What kind of tree is that? I'm not an expert on survival and I don't claim to be. Whoa. Is that a crab? What the fuck was that? Guys, go back in the video. Oh, it was a snake. I can see it there. I thought it was a person on the island then. Well, I was about to say, I'm no expert on survival, but is this a thing? Can trees like this grow on stranded islands like this? There's going to be someone that knows it, and it's interesting to me. So if you do know, let me know in the comments. There's probably going to be a whole bunch of people Googling that now. Alright, let's take a look around. So we got some palm trees. Just get any fruit on it. I'm looking for plants. Pine tree. I don't remember seeing pine tree in the older version of the game. You know what? Let me keep this out just in case. Just seen a snake. I remember those things do bite. Some crabs, more palm trees. I'm looking at this in a survival sense. Can we use it as home base, you know? Home island. Some sticks. What would be really sick in Stranded Deep is if you could get like carcasses that washed up on the beaches. I think that'd look so cool. And maybe use the animal so nothing goes to waste. Like maybe if a whale has had a fight with a shark or something, its carcass could wash up on the beach. I mean, you wouldn't have to throw in the animation, just something of a carcass on the beach where you could harvest the whale. I mean, you wouldn't want it to go to waste. This island looks so sick. Those trees change the whole look of the game. Alright, there's a shipwreck here. I'm not going to make the same mistake as last time on how to get up this thing. These yellow bars are how you do it. Alright, jump. There we go. We're up. But like I was saying to you guys, before I take a look in this, I wanted to explain this to everyone so you all know what's coming to the game. The second thing that I wanted to mention was sailing in the game. And it says sailing will be based on the global wind direction. And I love that. I think it's so cool. Like, everything in the game has... Why can't I open that? Tab. What? What is this? I can't pick that up. Why can't I pick that up? Oh, we're full. That's completely changed. You used to just open a drawer and then something fell out. Okay, what don't we need? What don't we need? Get rid of this. I'm going to get rid of all the sticks. Can always come back for them. I could use a torch. So, tab. Can I not pick that up? Oh, there we go. And then when you click it, it goes into, I'm guessing, our backpack? I'm so confused. That's a new inventory or storage system. And I don't really understand how it works yet. I'm going to have to play with it. Alright, what about this one? Is it the same? Yeah. Okay, so I'm guessing this is our storage system. It's just displayed as a backpack. So does that mean we can make one of these, though? Or find one? Baked beans. Definitely taking those. Oh! There's no way. There is no way. In the second episode of playing this game, after how long it took in the older episodes, I've just found an air tank. Well, I'm not going to complain, because you guys know the struggle that went on in the previous episodes to find one of those things. Alright, let me get rid of... I can eat that, just to top up a little bit of food. Alright, I'm going to place these down and make rope out of them. Okay, so we're back. I decided to clear the inventory a little bit just because I don't really need this stuff, and I can always come back for it if I need any of the supplies. But if the other shipwrecks are anything like this one, I'm going to be wanting to pick up anything that I find. So, what else was in this? I didn't pick up the air tank. There was something else too. Air tank. That's going to take a little bit of getting used to. And fishing spear. So we've got a new tool now that we can use to catch food with. Is there a... Yeah, there is. There's one up there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but the storage boxes, they've changed. Oh, that looks like an... Is it one? Is that one the same over there? That looks so cool. I thought it was like an old military case from one of the World Wars. Just fell off the frickin' boat. Alright, let's get back up. You'll have to excuse me as well, guys, because when anything changes in games, what I'd normally do is do all of this stuff off camera so you guys don't have to witness... Have we just picked that box up? Wait, what? We've got storage? Can you actually put stuff in this? Oh, that's so sick. I mean, it's not a big change, and a lot of games have stuff like this, but I didn't expect to pick that up then. I thought I was going to open it. There's stuff in it too. Duct tape, baked beans. Give me the baked beans. Give me the duct tape too. I'm going to leave that here for now. That's so cool. That's a really good mechanic to have in the game too. So you can put stuff in the storage and then carry it. More games need that. I really like the changes Stranded Deep's made to its crafting system and inventory system. So far, full marks. Alright, what about this one? Nope, I'm going to place it back down. More duct tape. We got the refined axe. I was just telling you guys that I want to get into the refined stuff. And a bandage. We're getting some really high level loot. Like, look, we got 2 duct tape, we got a fishing spear, the air tank, refined axe, baked beans, which is arguably the most amazing loot in the game. Okay, guys, we're back. I did one last check of the 2 shipwrecks just to see if there was anything else. I don't know if I've just got really lucky with these 2 ships and found some really decent loot, or they've changed what you get in the game now, so you're not looking around forever. But I couldn't imagine them doing that. Because a big part to this game is exploring, but look at the stuff we've just found. I especially love the way they've done this as a storage system. I really like that. Alright, so let's take note. What do we get? We got a refined axe. We got the cans of beans, which I'm going to enjoy tonight as my supper. And we've got a bandage, which was in this one. A bucket, which was inside the center console of this ship, I think it was. A couple of duct tape, which is going to come in handy for crafting. We got the air tank, which you guys know the struggle that I went through to get one of those things. Fishing spear, and a torch. I can't believe what we've just found from those 2 ships. And there's another thing as well. I think we can put stuff in this. Alright, how would we do it? Tab. Go into our backpack. Let's put the beans in there. So now if we do this. Yeah, they're in there. That's such a cool way to use storage in this game. Alright, let's put this one. Let's put a torch in there. Maybe the air tank as well. Like the tool stuff. And we can keep the food in the other one. Keep all that. Is it full? Is it only 3 items? Okay, it's not the worst thing in the world because at least we can store stuff now. And I hope that saves. I had this really big smile on my face when I found that. The storage box on the top there. And we've got a refined axe. Okay, I think there was one more. There's a tarp here too. And another bucket. Again, I don't know if I'm getting really lucky with this stuff. Or the devs have just made it so finding loot is much easier now. Which kind of gives me the impression that there's more to find. I need to explore. I need to explore. I need to get on with making a raft. Get on with making a base so we can go out searching. Look at that seagull that stood there looking at us. Alright, let's get on this thing. Go up top. Hopefully there's another storage box. There is. There's one up there. Alright, look around. We got some buoy balls. Can use that to make a raft with. If I've got all the supplies over on this island to make a raft, I'm just going to stay here for the night. And I think I'm going to work on making one. Could use some cloth though. Corrugated scrap. Oh, there's the fire torch. Oh, I haven't seen that yet. Oh, this is going to look so sick. I'm going to light that thing up when nighttime comes. Flare gun. Okay, was there no medical supplies in this one? No, I don't think there was. Alright, let me go around this way. Pick up that box. Can I pick that up? Wait, what am I doing wrong? Backpack. Oh, it's because my inventory's full. Again, that thing always trips me up. I don't know why it does it. Let me drop the tarp. We have one space free. Yeah, we do. Okay. Let's go back up. I don't even care if we don't get anything good in this. The fact that I found out we can use these things as storage now is like... It's so much better because it gets me ideas for building bases and stuff, like shelves for the actual storage for these things. It's going to look so sick. Open this up. We've got a tap. Another refined axe. Okay, so just doing one last check of this ship before we jump off. I did release the buoy balls too, but I don't want to take them off in case they roll away. But you guys have to understand, like, the reason I get so excited over this sort of stuff, especially when there's a big change like this is a complete overhaul. The way this inventory system is and the way the crafting system is, it's a complete overhaul. And you guys have to understand, I've been playing this game pretty much since it was released, and everything that we had was this. And it wasn't even to this scale. It was like, I think it was like a 3x3 box, and you had to make do and carry whatever you could. So the little implementations of things like this, it makes such a big difference. And like I said before, it's going to make such a difference when it comes to base building. Because we can harvest more things now. It's getting nighttime. I've been on this island the whole day, but I want to take a look around before the sun completely goes down. What does this pine tree do? I want to know what we get from it. I still didn't find any cloth, which I was hoping for to find, or to make the tanning rack with, or at least a propulsion, or some propulsion for a raft. Wait, what do we get then? Was that a different stick? No, it's just a wood stick. So the pine trees, or the pine, what are these things called? Yeah, pine tree. They're pretty much like the ficus, or the ficus. Crap, I can't pick it up, and it's now pretty much nighttime. We need to work on getting a fire, guys, otherwise I'm not going to be able to see anything. And I don't want any of the supplies that I've just picked up off these shipwrecks to roll away. Again, I don't know how the tide works. If the tide comes in and takes all my shit, I'm going to be so pissed. But this is what I was talking about in the previous episode. Look how pitch black the game is now. You can't see anything. It's kind of that magic hour where the sun goes down and it just switches to nighttime. And if we give it a couple of seconds... Look at the difference this makes from the moon. I love that. I hope the devs do something with that, so when the clouds go in front of the moon, it does change the game. Alright, so we got some supplies over there. What do we need to make a fire with? Structures. Campfire, we need 4 sticks. Well, we know that these pine trees now give us sticks. So let's harvest them up. I need to keep an eye on the durability of this axe as well. I don't think this is one of the refined ones. Is it? No, it's one of the crude ones. Where's the other stick? There. What you guys are looking at right now is exactly what I'm looking at. I can't see anything. We're waiting for the natural light of the moon to come over our heads so we can get a much better vantage point of what's going on, a much better view of anything in the area. I like that though. It sticks true to survival. You guys might think that I like my comforts in games, like, you know, being able to live in a big base and, you know, have all the comforts of weapons and stuff. I don't. I love the early stages of survival games because it's the point where you most feel like it's a survival game. When you start building the big bases, it can kind of feel too easy at times. And I think the devs are working on that too when it comes to the changes in the game. Again, if you haven't checked it out, go to the roadmap. Alright, do we have enough sticks? 4 sticks. Where should I build the fire? I'm just going to build it over this side. This is where my main supplies are. Alright guys, we're back, and as you can see, it's now the next day. I decided to kind of skip the night. I made like a makeshift camp over there, which we're going to go back to in a second. But I'm just trying to collect as many of the coconuts as I possibly can. Because as you guys can see, we're not doing too good on thirst. Now, a few things happened during the night. I'm going to leave that there just for now. In fact, no, I'm going to bring it back with us. A few things happened during the night. I did try and get everything organised, and I did get attacked from the snake. And it took a bar of health off. So, the snake's still pretty deadly in the game. I also went back onto the ships. Where is it? It's coiled up. See, you can just step on those things and you won't even see them. It's only because of the rattle that you can hear them. Oh! Is there another one? Night snake. There's 2 fucking snakes on this island. I think that was the one that bit me. Alright, let me bring this over this way. I was about to say that the snakes are still pretty much as deadly as ever and we don't want to get bit by them. Is this stuck? You come this way? Shit, have I got the raft stuck? Oh no. There we go. Okay. Gonna have to take... There we go. I thought I was going to get bit then. But yeah, I did go back into the ships. I tried to jump off in the middle of the night, which was probably one of the worst ideas that I had because, as you guys can see, I've taken 2 bars of health off. And it's health that we're going to need. Because while I was building all this up through the night, I was thinking how I'm going to get all this stuff back. And I have no idea how I'm going to do it. Because I still don't have the cloth to make a raft. If I was going to make a raft, I would make it big enough so maybe I could put these things on it and transport them to another island because I'm pretty certain that I don't want to call this island home base. Like, it's been good to us with the supplies that the shipwrecks have given us, but I kind of want something bigger. I've built in Stranded Deep before, so I know kind of what I want to do. And I want to build pretty big in this one. Because I want to do a lot of exploring, and when we come back home, I want it to feel homely, you know? So I want a bigger island, but in order for me to see if there's bigger islands, I need to go exploring and find what's going on the other islands. So I don't know what I'm going to do in order to get all that stuff back. I think that one's going to be my next one. Let me just throw these coconuts back. Alright, I'm going to do what I used to. Shit! Let me try and drag this way a little bit. Is it trying to hide underneath the raft for shade? That would be a really cool mechanic if the devs had put that in the game. Thing's pretty big too. I don't know if they've changed the size of that. Alright, pick the coconuts up. But yeah, if any of you guys have got any ideas as to what we can do to get this haul of items back to, or to, wherever we need to get going to, then let me know in the comments. Because I'm sure a bunch of you guys have already played this since the update and worked out a really cool method of doing it. Okay, so this is the plan. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to play around. I'm going to get the fire going first, and then I'm going to light that fire torch. If all goes well and we can use it or put the thing back out again, I think what I might do is listen to what you guys say in the comments of this video and the previous one. I'm going to read through both of them, and then I'm going to come up with a strategy based on what you guys say as to move into that island. Wait, is this one closer? Can't see because of the fucking fog. Whoa. Why does that one look different? Maybe this is one of the bigger ones then. Is there more trees? Normally when you kind of tilt your camera angle a little bit, you can get a size reference. I'm not getting anything with that one. That looks kind of small. Is there anything in the belly of the ship? No, nothing. I'm a little bit worried about lighting this fire torch with the rain. Fill the buckets up. Alright, they're filling up nicely. Fresh bucket of water. You know what? Let's just go for it. Alright, how do we light this? Hold to interact. Alright, now can we put this thing out? Yeah, you can. And it does. It has the fuel burn on it. So you can see at the bottom there, 99.4% fuel left on the fire torch. So maybe we can apply cloth to this too. That's the only logical way I can think of being able to use this in the future. It would be cool if they used these things and the cloth to combine to make a fire stick. That would be cool. Alright, the rain's going away. Okay, so let's take note of what we've done. We've pretty much built a second base. We've got shitload more supplies. We've worked out we've got a new storage system, and we've got a new tool to be able to see at night time. So traveling isn't really going to be a problem now, and we did get the torch too. So I think all in all, okay, we see a bit of a size reference now on that island. There's a smaller one just there. Our island is back in that direction. Again, it's important not to get mixed up on where everything is. Is this one closer to us than the other one is over this side? I'm pretty sure I want to get base building soon as well. I want to get at least in the next episode or the episode after. That thing is literally stalking us. Give me that coconut. In this episode, sorry, in the next episode or the episode after that, I want to try and get plans down for base building. Because you guys can see all this cool shit that we can use. I want to get used to throwing it down. No, I think that one's going to be closer. So, like I say, guys, let me know in the comments, what could we use as a strategy to get all this cool shit that we just found? You get the hell away from me. Oh, no, no, no. What can we use as a strat to get all this cool shit possibly over to that island over there? I don't think there's any choice. We're going to have to build a raft, but I need to find cloth. So it might just be a simple case of taking this over to there. What is that? Is that stingray diving out the water then? That reminds me as well, I don't know if there's whales and stuff still in the game. Put this away. It's so quiet when you go under the ocean like that. Which it would be. And you can't hear anything. Alright guys, I'm stalling. I think we're going to end the episode here because I've got a lot to think about. Like, that blew my mind a little bit how we found the shipwrecks and we found all that cool shit. I cannot believe we found the air tank literally into the second episode after the update. It kind of blew my mind a little bit. But I want to try and make plans in this episode so we keep the momentum in the next few ones, like moving to an island, get the base building done, get a raft done, and then go out exploring, find cool shit, use the air tank to go underwater, do an underwater episode. I've got like all these plans, but I don't know how to move this stuff, so I think I'm going to need help from you guys, so let me know in the comments. But for now, I think I'm going to end it here. So thank you so much for watching, thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you all in the next one.